This is not a mild curry. This is my chicken vindaloo. Portuguese style. It's got a deep, rich flavor, proper heat, real depth. The chicken is so juicy and tender, you will feel it in every bite. Let's get it done. To start with, make your vindaloo spice mix. In a pan, add cumin seeds, cloves, black peppercorns, and mustard seeds. And then gently toast them on a low flame in a heavy bottom pan until they get a little color and you get a nice aroma out of them. And once you get a nice toasty color like this, roll these spices out of the pan immediately and let them cool down completely. Now get them into a spice grinder. Now add dry red chilies. Now make a fine powder of them like this. Now this is the spice that you need for vindaloo curry. You could use it for chicken, lamb or pork vindaloo. Now in a grinder jar, add hot green chilies, peeled and roughly chopped ginger, peeled garlic cloves, fresh tamarind pulp, white wine vinegar, and a tablespoon of the vindaloo spice mix. Now grind these herbs into a fine paste, like this. This is such an aromatic paste. Once you make it, your kitchen will smell heavenly. Now I'm cooking my chicken vindaloo with chicken drumsticks and I'm going to apply deep cuts on them. And make sure you always cut the tendon here if you're cooking any curry with chicken drumsticks. Now it's important to cut the tendon when you're cooking with the chicken drumsticks, because if you don't, the muscle will tighten up and it won't cook juicy and tender. Now marinate this chicken with this beautiful marinade. Now coat this chicken really well with this marinade and leave this in the fridge for about half an hour. This will give a lot of flavor to your chicken drumsticks. Now heat up oil in a heavy bottom pan and then add cinnamon sticks and mustard seeds. Let them crackle a little and then add sliced onion. Now give it a stir and fry these onions on a medium flame for about 5 to 6 minutes. You want to make sure that you stir them continuously. That will caramelize them evenly. Now once your chicken gets to this stage, it's totally translucent and it has started to pick a little color, I'm going to add marinated chicken. Add all the leftover marinade in it. And now sear the chicken from all the sides on a medium flame. You want to make sure the juices are locked in. Also, don't take the onions past the stage I showed you, because the juices from the chicken will cook the onions and your curry will be delicious and tasty. And once the chicken is nicely seared, add red chili powder, turmeric powder, and coriander powder. As a rule of thumb, you want to remember, anytime you're making curries, whenever you add powdered spices, put the gas setting to lowest. Give your chicken vindaloo a stir. And now cook these spices no more than 30 to 40 seconds. And now deglaze your pan with some water. So I've used the same grinder jug to add water into my curry that I used to make our paste. Now season your chicken vindaloo with the salt. Stir it well and now cover the pan and cook it on a low flame. Simmer it on a gentle flame for about 5 to 6 minutes. So now my chicken vindaloo has been cooking and simmering away for about 7 to 8 minutes. The chicken has left the bones, you can see, and it's nearly ready. Just want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. Now I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit more of this spice mix we made for vindaloo, and I'll stir in some fresh curry leaves. Now give it a mix and look at this. The whole kitchen has all the beautiful aromas. And now look at this, you have a delicious finger-licking chicken vindaloo ready in your own kitchen, which won't burn your tummy but will be an explosion of flavor.